years of local experience and a dedicated group of expert agents, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you're finding the perfect place for your family or getting the best value when it's time to sell, Lois Oliver Real Estate is your hometown advantage. Visit LoisOliverRealEstate.com and let's get started today, because no one knows Artesia like we do, and we love it here.
Welcome to day 2 of the Artesia Invitational. This will be the 7th game of the day, of the tournament, excuse me, not of today, the 3rd game of today. This contest will pit the Clovis Wildcats with a 7-5 record versus the Goddard Rockets with a 5-1 record. Both teams are members of District 4. The Wildcats District 4 5A, the Rockets District 4 4A. It's early in the season here. Coach Richard Cruz has his group with 12 games under their belt already and a competitive schedule. Has played a number of the top teams up north and has a good record to show for it in the 7-5 record. His lineup for today: defensively, in the outfield we'll take a pause for the national anthem. That defensive alignment for the Clovis Wildcats, starting the outfield from left to right. In left field, number 4, Zeke Jenkins. Starting center fielder for the Wildcats today, Colton Stephen. And in right field, wearing number 6, Tyler Ashby. On the infield, from third to first, playing the hot corner will be Zoriel Rodriguez. He wears number 18. At shortstop today, Victor Moreno. And at second base, Sandro Cordova. And at first base will be Reed Adams. Your battery for the Clovis Wildcats today: left-handed hurler on the mound, number 14, Aiden Romero. His battery mate wears number 2, plays position 2, is Guadalupe Trujillo. If I remember Aiden Romero correctly, the true definition of a crafty left-hander. Probably not going to blow you away with velocity, but uses his off-speed well and uses location and command extremely well. He is a tough person to deal with on the mound, especially if you're a team that likes to hit velocity. It's going to be a contest today for the Rockets to be able to sit back. Maybe they learned a little bit yesterday from Mr. Billy Copeland, who did a great job of mixing in quite a bit of off-speed stuff to keep the Rocket hitters off balance in that tight 3-1 contest. Leading off for the Goddard Rockets will be third baseman, sophomore Brady Dewar. Brady hitting 300 on the season. Where's number 8? The only sophomore in Coach Alvarado's lineup. Coach Alvarado in the third base box. Pitching coach Ed Henry over in the first base box. Here's Romero's first pitch. Fastball up and in, and it hits Dewar. So the Rockets will get a free base on the first pitch. Hit by pitch. Brady doing a great job of turning in and rolling with that pitch. That'll bring to the plate senior number 7, Cameron Brown. Cameron hitting .410 on the year. Brady taking a moment to shake out his left arm there. He got him up high in the shoulder area. Beautiful day here at Brainerd Park. There's a drive out to shortstop. Ground ball. Could be 2. Oh, and Adams could not hold on. It was a fine play by Moreno to Cordova. And Reed Adams made a great stretch, but he could not hold on to the bag. And he is deemed pulled off the bag, and Brown will be safe on the fielder's choice. So Dewar is out number 1 on the 6-4 putout, and Brown will reach first base on the fielder's choice. That'll bring to the plate junior shortstop Adiel Aguilar. Aguilar, right-handed hitter. And Aiden Romero, they're just displaying what he can do. He can get ground balls all day long. Adiel hitting .520 on the year. There's a pick attempt, and Brown, the courtesy runner, Oliver Wakefield, is picked off dead to right at first base. They brought in Oliver Wakefield, a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Cameron Brown, and he is picked off, so he will be out number 2, caught stealing. 1-3-4. Here's Romero's first pitch to Aguilar. Fastball misses up high for ball 1. Wildcat outfield, deep and left, deep and center. There's a fastball, misses down and away. Coach Cruz is quite familiar with Aguilar. Might find an opportunity here, maybe pitch around him with 2 outs. And definitely going to want him to make. There's the breaking ball over the inside corner for strike 1 called. Definitely going to try to make Adiel get himself out and hit Romero's pitch. Romero tries the backdoor breaking ball, and it misses just wide. 3-1 on Aguilar. I would say that Romero probably tops out about 76, 77 miles an hour. There's another backdoor breaking ball, and it misses wide, and it's going to be a base on balls for Aguilar. Romero pitched very carefully to the 3-hole for the Rockets. That'll bring to the plate DH for the Rockets today, number 20, Jaden Herrera. Jaden hitting .280 on the season. See if Romero goes to the pick right away. There's a flare out to right field. Great job by Jaden Herrera. That's exactly the approach the Rockets are going to need today. They're going to need to see the ball back through the middle to the right side, and Herrera did just that. So the Rockets, with 2 outs, have a runner in scoring position in Adiel Aguilar. That'll bring to the plate Rocket center fielder, senior Jaden Fuentes. Fuentes wears number 14. He's a right-handed hitter. Jaden hitting .375 on the year. There's a fastball, and he drives that ball down the line. It's going to get down for extra bases. This could plate 2. Fuentes looking at a triple here. Great approach by Jaden Fuentes. Took a first pitch breaking ball and lined it down the right field line for a stand-up triple and 2 RBIs. Aguilar and Herrera scoring on the play easily.
Number 11, Marcos Rodriguez.
Stand-up triple for Fuentes. That'll bring to the plate right fielder Marcos Rodriguez. Breaking ball. Misses off the outside edge. Ball 1. Romero comes set. Hands low. There's a fastball in. It's snubbed down the third base line. And it's going to be fielded foul there. Got that. Breaking ball underneath Marcus's hands, and he just got it on the fist. 1-1 the count on Rodriguez. Merrill gets this sign from Trujillo. Steps off. Something got in his eye there. Gathers himself. He's back to the rubber. Romero set. Bounces in a changeup. It gets away from Trujillo. Fuentes is going to score. Sliding into home. That's going to be a 3-0 pitch. I'm going to call that a pass ball. And 2-1 is the count on Rodriguez. The Rockets already matching their run total from yesterday in that 3-1 victory over the Alamogordo Tigers. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Couldn't get it in the back door there. It's 3-1. Romero set. Here's the 3-1 delivery to Rodriguez. Bounces a fastball in, and it's another base on balls. That's 3 free bases for the Rockets.
Donovan Davis.
That'll bring to the plate senior first baseman for the Rockets, Donovan Davis. Donovan wears number 16. He's hitting .420 on the year right now. Good lead by Rodriguez over there. Really want to see him be one way. Fastball misses down and away. Ball 1 to Donovan Davis. It is a nice warm day here. I can imagine this new turf at Brainerd Park is even warmer than the temperatures. 1 ball to Davis. Pick over to first. Rodriguez dives back in safely. I would describe Aiden Romero as what we call a head picker. Definitely going to look at you a long time, then dart his head to home plate and step to first base. Here's the kick. There's a swing on a breaking ball on the outside corner, and he fouls it off straight back. 1-1 the count on Davis. Donovan needs to let that breaking ball get a little bit deeper so he can serve it out into right field. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on a fast. I think that's a changeup right there down the middle. 1-2 on Davis. See if Romero goes to the breaking ball on his back knee here to try to get Davis to swing over the top of it. And there it was, and it's going to be a short flare out in the right field. Second baseman Cordova calls everybody off and makes the catch shoulder high to end the Rocket rally here in the top half of the first. Davis is out number 3 on the F4 for the Goddard Rockets in the top of the fourth. 3 runs on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. No Wildcat errors. So at the end of 1/2 inning, it is the Goddard Rockets 3. The Clovis Wildcats coming to the plate. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Looking for professional window tinting services? Look no further than Reliable Tint in Artesia. Located at 1502 South 1st Street, they specialize in auto and residential window tinting, as well as glass replacement for windshields, side and rear glass. But that's not all. They now offer advanced technology, rock chip, and crack repair, ensuring your vehicle stays in top shape. Open Monday through Saturday, Reliable Tint is here for all of your tinting and glass needs. Call them today, 575-616-9163. Reliable Tint in Artesia, where quality meets reliability.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal.
Welcome back to the bottom of the first here at the Artesia Invitational Tournament contest between the Clovis Wildcats and the Goddard Rockets. Leading off for the Clovis Wildcats is Victor Moreno, the shortstop. He wears number 1. He takes a fastball from Brown on the outside for ball 1. There's a fastball lined out to dead center field. It gets over Fuentes' head. Bad read by Fuentes. He came barreling in on that, and it got over his head. That's going to be a stand-up double by Moreno.
Out to bat for the Clovis Wildcats right fielder, number 6, Tyler Ashby.
That'll bring to the plate right fielder, number 6, Tyler Ashby. Whereas number 6 for the Rockets defensively, out in left field, soft junior Isaiah Montoya. In center field, the aforementioned Jason Fuentes, and in right field, Marcus Rodriguez. Here's Brown's first pitch to Ashby, and it's called strike 1 on the outside corner, right at the belt. Brown is traditionally a quick worker. Right-handed hurler. Good fastball, misses down and away, 1-1 to count on Ashby. Brown pitching with a 3-run lead right here. There's a slider on the inside corner called strike 2. Great pitch by Brown there. Brown will feature 2 different breaking balls. That may have been more the curveball, had a little more loop to it. There's a fastball, and it's skied into right center field. Rodriguez makes the catch. Good job by Moreno. Tags up on that. It's going to be a sacrifice for Ashby. It's out number 1 on the F9. Good job by Rodriguez to get the ball back in quickly, but it was deep enough for the speedy Moreno to advance to third base on the F9. That'll bring to the plate the pitcher for the Clovis Wildcats, number 14, Aiden Romero. Left-handed hitter. Brown moves to the windup. There's a slider in. Rodriguez has come barreling in. Moreno with the base running air there. Thought the ball was going to fall. Was not able to tag up on that fly ball. So out number 2, Aiden Romero. Brown jammed him with a slider in on his hands, and he fisted it out to right field, and Marcus Rodriguez came running in to catch it. First pitch slider to Joseph Hernandez, the Wildcat DH, called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Brown. Another slider called strike 2. Cam showing great command of that slider early here in this ball game. Hernandez wears number 19. Third slider in a row. And it's a swing and a miss for Brown's first strikeout. And out number 3, the Wildcats. In the bottom of the first, they have 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, no Rocket errors, and no Wildcat runs. After 1 complete inning, it is the Goddard Rockets 3, the Clovis Wildcats 0. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925, we have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
With a deep heritage in oil and gas, Abo Empire is focused on safe and effective energy development in New Mexico. We will continue to make strategic investments in this industry to promote the economic and environmental well-being of our company, our partners, and our communities. We are continuing the Yates tradition. From John Yates Jr., Cynthia Yates Price, and their families, we are your partners in the community and proud supporters of Artesia Bulldog and Lady Bulldog Sports.
School. Welcome back here to baseball action at the Artesia Invitational, third game of day 2. In the earlier contest today, the Alamogordo Tigers were victorious over the Levington Wildcats, and the Deming Wildcats won over Los Alamos, the Hilltoppers. Leading off for the Rockets in the top of the second will be second baseman senior Alan Morales. Alan wears number 13, right-handed hitter. He'll face Aiden Romero. There's a breaking ball, misses down and in. Ball 1. Romero, hands set low. Pitches from the stretch 100%. Here's a kick and delivery. There's another good breaking ball over the middle, and Morales swings over the top of it. Evens the count at 1-1. Another break into this one's flared down to the right field line on this breaking ball, and it's going to land foul. Better approach there on that breaking ball from Alon. Just letting it get good and deep. Rockets definitely going to have to think to the right side, which is where their 2 knocks in the first inning came to. Fuentes with a triple down the line. Herrera with a single out into right center field. 1-2 is the count on Morales. There's a ball lifted out to left field. It's deep. And there's a over-the-shoulder catch by the left fielder, Zeke Jenkins, for out number 1.
3, Isaiah Montoya.
That'll bring up Rocket left fielder, junior Isaiah Montoya. Isaiah hitting 400 on the year. He's got good speed. Romero comes set. Here's his kick. Fastball hits him in the thigh. Another free base. Hit by pitch.
Now on the way up for the Goddard Rockets, number 8, Brady Dewar.
That'll bring us back to the top of the lineup. And Rocket third baseman, number 8, Brady Dewar. Brady was hit by the first pitch of this ball game in the left shoulder. See if Romero goes to the pick here. Sure does. Pick over, and Montoya dives back in safely. Looks like Coach Henry's got a good read over there on his on Romero's pick move. There's a breaking ball, misses wide. Ball 1 to Dewar. Brady typically a very aggressive hitter. Oh, a changeup bounces in, and it bounces over Trujillo. He had no chance to block that. We're going to call that a wild pitch. That pitch probably went about 57 feet and bounced over Trujillo, who tried to block that pitch, and it's 2-0 on Dewar. And Montoya will now be in scoring position on the wild pitch. Good lead at second by Montoya. Fastball misses down and in. It's 3-0 to Brady Dewar. Rockets with the runner in scoring position here with nobody out in the top of the second, looking to build on a 3-0 lead. Romero with the long look in. Comes set. Here's the kick. Inside move. Chases Montoya back, but no throw. Cordova and shortstop Moreno doing a good job there. There's a 3-0 swing from Brady Dewar, and he hits it on the cap and fouls it off to the right side. Brady just not letting that ball travel quite far enough. See if Romero goes back to the breaking ball again on the outside. Yes, he does, and he gets a swing and a miss. It's full count to Dewar. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball, better job by Dewar. Shortened up, fought it off, fouled it straight back. Brady looking for a knock or productive out here. And Romero will give him a chance right here to ground this ball over to the right side and advance Montoya to third base with one down. Good long hold here. Montoya with a good lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball misses away, and it's ball 4. Good at bat there by Brady.
Now it's back for the Goddard Rockets, number 7, Cameron Brown.
Runners on first and second for Rocket pitcher Cameron Brown. Brown hit into a fielder's choice. His last at bat. Cameron needs to see this ball deep and hit it to the right side. There's a breaking ball, misses wide. He's got a good inside-out swing. Needs to continue to think, using the middle to the right side. Cordova shaded to the middle. Him and Moreno in double play depth. Here's the 0-1 delivery, and it's a ground ball right to Moreno. And it's going to be an error that's going to allow. Thought that was good. Hustle by Reed Adams over there. Actually, that was the pitcher backing up. Brown, another fielder's choice.
Number 2,
So Dewar is out number 1 on the 6-4 putout. And Brown will reach first base on the fielder's choice. Montoya advances to third base. Little surprise there that Moreno did not try to attack Montoya at third base for that force out. Trujillo steps out in front of the plate and delivers the first and third defense to his mates up the middle. See if Coach Alvarado's got anything on. I doubt it with Aguilar at the plate. Courtesy runner at first base. There's a fastball elevated, and Adiel swings through it. He's down 0-1. Oliver Wakefield Jr., courtesy runner over at first base. He's not a junior. That's his classification. Picked to first. And Wakefield dives back in safely. He was picked off by Romero in the first inning. Aguilar looking to extend the Rocket lead here. There's a fastball, misses up and away. Evens the count at 1-1 on Aguilar. Romero gets his sign from Trujillo. Hand set at the waist. Here's the kick. There's a line drive down the right field line, and it's just foul. Good job by Ariel. Inside out that breaking ball and shoot it down the right field line. That ball just sliced a little more. And now Romero is up on Aguilar. 1-2. See if Coach Alvarado puts Wakefield in motion there. No. Change up. And it is pulled just foul down the left field line. Good change up there by Romero. We'll do the 1-2 count once again. Tell you, Romero's a cool customer. He's been pitching with traffic on the bases for 2 innings now. Here's the kick. Bacon ball bounces in. Good job by Trujillo to smother that right at the plate. Evens the count at 2-2. Good take by Adiel there. Like this young man's approach at the plate, especially for a junior in high school. Here's a 2-2 delivery. Back-to-back breaking balls, and he misses on the inside. Full count. See if Coach Alvarado puts Wakefield in motion over there. Oliver wants to make sure he gets a late jump on this, not to get picked right here. Here's the full count delivery. Breaking ball, and it's hit right back through the middle. Almost hit the official in the middle. And it's going to be an RBI single. Montoya will score easily on that drive back through the box. Adiel with a great job on that breaking ball. Just shot it back through the middle for a single and an RBI. That'll bring to the plate Jaden Herrera. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Wakefield, the courtesy runner at second base. Herrera with a line drive out to right center field. There's a check swing on a fastball and fouls it off to the right side for strike 1. Romero looks in, gets his sign. Here's the breaking ball, bounces in. It gets away from Trujillo, and both runners will advance. Going to be pass ball for those two. It'll even the count at 1-1. Wakefield to third on the pass ball, and Aguilar to second on the pass ball. So Jaden with runners, 2 runners in scoring position here. There's a good breaking ball in his hands, and he fouls it off at the plate. Jaden just not recognizing that that pitch is going to break in on him for a ball, but he fouled it off, and he's on top of the plate. Changeup bounces in. It bounces away. Wakefield breaks for the plate, and he'll score standing up. Good job by Wakefield to read that ball down. That's a wild pitch. Trujillo had no chance to block that. It's another 57-foot changeup, and Herrera took that pitch to even the count at 2-2. Adiel Aguilar advances to third base. That will bring Coach Richard Cruz out to speak to his pitcher, trying to settle him down here. Although from the looks of things, Aiden Romero is a pretty cool customer up there. In previous games against the Rockets, he's given them fits. Imagine knowing Coach Cruz a little bit. He's like, let's stop giving up these free bases. Make these guys earn it. If they earn it, I'll be okay with that. Not happy with it, but definitely not happy with the free bases. So we're at a 2-2 count with Jaden Herrera and Adiel Aguilar, the runner at third. The Wildcat infield is playing deep up the middle and at first, so a ground ball would score him. There's a fastball missed down and away, full count. Good job by Jaden. Looking to add an RBI to his stat sheet. Romero comes set. Breaking fastball elevated. Fastball elevated there, strikes him out for out number 3. Swing and a miss by Jaden Herrera on the fastball up. And for the Rockets, in the top of the second inning, there was no hits, 2 runs, 1 runner left on base, one Wildcat error. So at the end of 1.5, It is the Goddard Rockets 5, the Clovis Wildcats 0. We'll be back after this short break on KSBPTV.com.
School's back, and it's time to get your vehicle ready with back-to-school service specials at Tate Branch Auto Group. Get an oil change, brake inspection, tire rotation, multi-port check, and battery test, all starting at just $59.95 for gas, $69.95 for synthetic, and $99.99 for diesel. No appointment needed, and we're open on Saturdays to fit your schedule. Call 575-748-1317 or schedule online at TateBranchDodgeChryslerJeep.com. Experience the Tate difference, where service meets savings.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning here. Here's Brown's first pitch to first baseman Reed Adams. Fastball painted on the inside corner. Call strike one. Reed Adams, left-handed hitter. There's laced out to second base. Bobbled there by Morales, but he gathers it and tosses over to Davis for out number one on the 4-3 putout. That ball was hit hard by Reed Adams, but just right at Elan Morales. Hit him in the palm, and it fell right in front of him there. He gathered it, threw it over to Donovan Davis. Here's the first pitch to second baseman Sandro Cordova, and he takes a fastball in for called strike one. Slider grounded over to Dewar. He boots it, and it's going to be an error on Brady Dewar. Sandro took a slider on the inside corner, hit a two-hopper down to Dewar, and Dewar could not glove it cleanly. So he is on first base on the E5. That'll bring to the plate left fielder, number 4, Zeke Jenkins. First pitch swinging, he fouls a fastball straight back for strike one. Here's the one-strike delivery. Curveball swing and a miss by Jenkins. He's down. 2 strikes with 1 down here, and Sandro Cordova, the runner, over at first base. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Brown. Tried the slider that time, and it broke just off the plate for ball one. 1-2, the count on left fielder, Zeke Jenkins. Throws the breaking ball in. It's fair. Right down the line. Good job by Isaiah Montoya getting that ball in quickly, but it's going to be a stand-up double. Brown went to the curveball there and hung it inside, and Jenkins pulled it just inside the third base bag for a stand-up double. Cordova will make his way around to third. Good job there by left fielder Isaiah Montoya to get that ball in quickly. There's a slider down and away, and it's fouled off by third baseman Zoriel Rodriguez. Zoriel wears number 18, and he's down 0-1. Brown in the windup. There's another slider, swing and a miss. He's down 0-2. Like to see Cam go ahead and throw it again, but get it just a ball wider. And he goes with the fastball, and he must have missed just down for ball one. 1-2. Slider, there's the pitch. And Rodriguez could not resist. He swings, and he's out number 2 for Brown's second strikeout for the day. That'll bring to the plate center fielder Colton Stephen. Colton wears number 9. He's a right-handed hitter. Here's the first pitch. Slider misses down and away. Ball 1 to Colton. Brown working at a feverish pace out there. Fastball paints the outside corner, called strike 1. Rocket defense on the infield. Dewar at third, Aguilar at short, Morales at second, and Davis at first. There's another good fastball painted on the outside corner. 1-2. And Brown now one pitch away from pitching out of this traffic. Here's the 1-2 delivery to Steven. Slider off, good take. 2-2. Good pitch by Cam, though. Like that approach. Seeing if he could get a fish right here. Maybe go to the fastball up and in here. No, he goes to the curveball in, and it misses in. Full count. Here's the full count delivery. It's a nubber at the plate off his foot. It's going to be foul ball. Could have. Big mistake out there. The runner at second base took off running thinking it's 2 outs, bases loaded. But it's not bases loaded. There's a fastball painted on the outside corner. Called strike 3. Great job by Cameron Brown to pitch out of that traffic with his third strikeout of the day. For the Clovis Wildcats in the top of the second, there was 1 hit, 2 runners left on base, 1 rocket air, and no Wildcat runs. At the end of 2 complete, it is the Goddard Rockets 5, the Clovis Wildcats 0. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
It is much easier to prevent business fraud than to clean up the damage after fraudulent activities. First American Bank is committed to introducing the newest technology and treasury management solutions. With First American Bank as your business partner, we can help you with our recommended fraud prevention products and best practices to proactively keep your business finances more secure. Talk to a banker today to find out more. First American Bank, your local first community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to baseball action here at the Artesia Invitational. Game 3 of day 2. Contest between the Goddard Rockets and the Clovis Wildcats. Leading off the top of the third inning for the Goddard Rockets is center fielder, senior Jaden Fuentes. Jaden with a 2 RBI stand-up triple in the bottom of the first. Took a breaking ball from Romero and laced it down the first base line. And he takes another one and hits it right at Zeke Jenkins out in left field. That's a tough play, and Jenkins made it look really easy. But that ball was hit on the button for out number 1 and F7. That'll bring up Marcus Rodriguez. He had a base on balls on 5 pitches. Breaking ball misses down and in for ball 1. Romero comes set. Breaking ball, this one misses up high. For ball 2, Rodriguez hitting .400 on the season. Has been an on-base machine for Coach Alvarado so far here in these first 6 contests. Here's the 2-0 delivery from Romero to Rodriguez. Nope, he steps off. Maybe wanted to shake that pitch, get a new pitch from Trujillo. Now he's set. Here's the kick and the delivery. Breaking ball. Crosses the plate, called strike 1. That was the big looping curveball from Romero. He also shows a couple of difference. Breaking balls, maybe a little bit of a cut fastball there. There it is, and that's a line drive out into left center field. Rodriguez is going to head for second base. He saw that the center fielder bobbled the ball, and he advanced to second. Colton Stephen out there kind of lackadaisically tried to field that ball, and it went off his heel, and it allowed Rodriguez, he's going to have a single and then advance to second base on the E8. That'll bring up Donovan Davis. Davis popped out to second base, his first at-bat in the first inning. Here he is with one down and a runner in scoring position. Swings at a fastball in the outside corner and misses it. 0-1 on the Rocket first baseman. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball misses down and in. 1-1. Romero may be a slider, curveball, fastball change. Pitcher appears to have 4 pitches out there. Here's the 1-1 delivery to Davis. Fastball in, and it's fouled down the third base line. Error on Coach Alvarado there. Couldn't field that with his bare hand. 1-2 the count on Davis. Wildcat center fielder Colton Stephen extremely deep. Deep all the way around. There's a ground ball over to third. Retreat, he's not going to get there on time, and it gets by Reed Adams. Good hustle by Romero. Going to call that a base hit. Was not going to get Davis as he runs pretty well.
Now it's back for the Goddard Rockets, number 13.
Good stretch and effort over there by Reed Adams at first base, but the throw was not in time. So Davis now the runner at first base with a single. Rodriguez advanced after the throw to third base. Morales is going to come up. He flew out to left field, and Zeke Jenkins, his last at-bat, looking to do something similar right here, maybe advance Rodriguez. Romero set. Here's a pick attempt to first base, and Davis is back safely. If Coach Alvarado's going to send him, it might be right here. It's a good opportunity to send him. After that pick attempt, looks like Reed Adams got some of the pellets from the turf up in his face on that pick attempt. Coach Cruz is going to come out and do his best to flush out that eye or whatever's in there. Use all of his medical knowledge. All right. Reed says, I'm good. Steps back to first base. Romero's back to tolling the rubber, and Morales is in the box. There's another pick attempt to first base, and Davis dives back in that time. Maybe they read my mind there, thinking that Coach Alvarado may send him. Not like college or the pros. There's no minimum number of times he can throw over in high school baseball. And Davis is off running. There's a throw down to second. It's not going to be in time. Davis with the stolen base. Like I said, for a tall feller, Donovan Davis runs pretty well. Stolen base for Donovan. And now, along with 2 runners in scoring position and 1 out here in the top of the third inning, and the Rockets looking to build on their 5-run lead. Coach Cruz will bring his infield in, trying to cut this run. Morales looking to get this ball into the outfield somewhere. Takes a breaking ball up and in for ball 1. Actually, that's ball 2, excuse me. First pitch missed down and away. Here's the 2-0 delivery to Morales. Fastball misses in. 3-0. And Romero's one pitch away from loading the bases here with one out in the top of the third inning. Rockets looking to keep putting up crooked numbers in the top of that score box. There's a fastball down the middle, called strike one. See if Coach Alvarado has him take another one. Romero comes set. Here's the 3-1 delivery to Morales. Changeup bounces in, and it's going to be a base on balls for Morales.
Back for the Goddard Rockets, number 3, Isaiah Montoya.
That'll bring to the plate junior left fielder Isaiah Montoya. Got to give Isaiah a lot of credit on that ball down the left field line by Jenkins. He got to it quickly and did not allow Cordova to score. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball, back door, breaks over the plate. Call strike one. Coach Cruz will take his middle infield to double play depth. There's a ground ball to first base, and it's foul. Montoya is down 0-2 with one down here, and the bases loaded. That play, that ground ball, if it was fair, was going to score one run. Reed Davis went to one knee to field that and smother that pitch. Montoya could be the toughest Rocket to double up here. He's on top of the plate. Here's the 0-2 delivery. It's a hard hit ground ball. It's going to test Montoya's speed, and they do double him up. It's a ending double play. Fine turn out there by Moreno and Cordova over to Adams. So Montoya hits the ball sharply to shortstop and grounds out into the 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. For the Rockets, in the top of the third, there was one hit, 3 runners left on base, 1 Wildcat error, and no Rocket runs at the end of 2.5. The score is 5 for the Goddard Rockets, 0 for the Clovis Wildcats. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Is now open for 26-27 at Artesia Classical Academy. ACA provides a Christ-centered classical education designed to build wisdom, character, and leadership. With small class sizes, teachers truly know every student. Our 4-day school week gives families balance, while students excel in Latin, Spanish, American Sign Language, STEM, PE, art, and music. If you want your child challenged academically and grounded in faith, choose Artesia Classical Academy. Visit artesiaclassicalacademy.org or call 575-247-1378 today.
Join Southeast New Mexico College for the SENMC Transfer and Career Fair and explore your next academic and professional opportunities. Wednesday, March 25th from 1 to 3 p.m. in the SENMC gym. Meet with university representatives and employers. Learn about transfer pathways.
We're back to action here at the Artesia Invitational. Fastball in the outside corner called strike on the Wildcat shortstop, Victor Moreno. His first at-bat hit a laser over the center fielder's head out in center field for a stand-up double. He takes second pitch fastball down and away for ball 1-1 the count. Fastball up and in, misses. Good take by Moreno, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Fastball fisted out into shallow right field, and Moreno's going to be 2 for 2 on the day. He took a good fastball, and he just muscled that ball out into right center field. Good piece of hitting there by the Wildcat shortstop. That'll bring to the plate
Wildcats, number 6, Tyler Ashby.
Tyler Ashby. Ashby wears number 6, plays right field. His first at-bat, he flied out into right center field to Marcus Rodriguez. First pitch breaking ball on the breaks over the heart of the plate for call strike 1. Brown comes set. Another breaking ball. That one stayed inside. Misses in for ball 1, 1-1. Brown, as opposed to Romero, works at a very fast pace. There's a good pick over to first base, and Moreno dives back in safely. Tyler Ashby at the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider, and it's skied into right field. Long run for Rodriguez. Morales calls him off, fires to first base, and they're going to double off Moreno. Don't know what Moreno saw, but everybody was breaking in.
Now it's a bat for the
If that ball lands, it's going to bounce so high, he's going to be able to make it to second base easily. Instead, it's a double play. Fine play there by Alan Morales. That'll bring to the plate Aiden Romero. First pitch swinging. Fastball, he fouls it down the left field line. Down in the count, 0-1. His first at bat, he flew out to right field. Fastball misses down and in. Evens the count at 1-1. Brown with a good fastball there. Stays in the mid to upper 80s. Misses with the changeup badly. Turned it over and missed wide with it. 2 balls and a strike to the Wildcat pitcher, Aiden Romero. That fastball missed just in, and it's 3-1. Tell those Wildcat hitters, as soon as they get in and they're ready, Brown is ready to deliver this ball. Fastball down the middle. It's laced to left field. Montoya takes a step back and plays it on one hop. It's going to be a single for Aiden Romero.
Now it's back for those Wildcats.
See who Coach Cruz brings out as a courtesy runner. Number 3, Colin Krupp will be the courtesy runner for Aiden Romero. That'll bring to the plate Joseph Hernandez, the DH. He struck out on 3 pitches back in the first inning. Here's the first pitch delivery. Slider misses outside badly. Good job by Cody Seeley to stop that ball from going to the backstop. It's ball 1 to Hernandez. Hernandez, a big right-handed hitter. Fastball in on his hands, and it's fouled off to the right side. 1-1. Rocket defense is deep at third, short and second. Davis holds on the runner at first. Slider, swing and a miss. Cameron doing a great job of starting that pitch on the plate, and the Wildcat hitters are recognizing it as a strike, and it's breaking off the plate. He's down 1-2. Here's a 1-2 delivery to Hernandez. Fastball painted on the outside corner for a called strike 3. That is Brown's 4th strikeout on the day for the Wildcats in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They had 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. No Rocket errors and no Wildcat runs. At the end of 3 complete, score remains Goddard Rockets 5, Clovis Wildcats 0. We'll be back after this short commercial break on KSVPTV.com.
Join Southeast New Mexico College for the SENMC Transfer and Career Fair and explore your next academic and professional opportunities. Wednesday, March 25th from 1 to 3 p.m. in the SENMC gym. Meet with university representatives and employers. Learn about transfer pathways, discover career options, and make valuable connections to support your future goals. For more information, contact Saul Navarrete at snavarrete@senmc.edu.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center now has their very own website. Visit artesiamuseum.org to stay up to date on events and exhibits. Look through historical photos of Artesia, submit research requests, and more. For information, please call 575-748-7345. Stop by the Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center at 505 West Richardson Avenue or online at artesiamuseum.org. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 4. This ad paid for by Artesia Lodgers Tax.
Welcome back to baseball action here. Aiden Romero finishing his warm-up tosses. The Rockets After leaving the bases loaded in the top of the third, we're back to the top of the lineup. Brady Dewar has been hit by a pitch and had a base on ball, so he's officially 0 for 0. And here's the first pitch from Romero to him. Breaking ball bounces behind the plate. Good job by Trujillo to block that right there, even though no runners on. 1 ball. Like to give them catchers credit when they're working hard back there. Fastball, and it's nubbed at the plate. And it's going to be a foul ball. That ball took a funny bounce and bounced left. Good thing for Wildcat third baseman Zoriel Rodriguez, because Dewar may have beaten that one out. It took a couple of high hops, then kicked. But the count's now even, 1-1. Brady got jammed there by a good breaking ball by Romero. Big looping curveball misses outside, ball 2. Romero gets his sign from Trujillo. Here's the kick and the 1-1 delivery. Fastball hit deep to left field. Jenkins on his horse. He's going back. It's off the fence. And it's most back in. Dewar's going to turn for third. There's a throw in from the center fielder. And it's going to be a stand-up triple for Brady Dewar.
Now it's a bat for the Goddard Rockets, number 7, Cameron Brown.
Good job by Colton Stephen there backing up the left fielder, because that ball ricocheted off the fence and got away from Jenkins, and Colton Stephen did a great job to get that ball in quickly. But it's a stand-up leadoff triple for Brady Dewar. That'll bring to the plate Cameron Brown. Brown looking to do something different than ground this ball to shortstop. And he does. He pulls it through the 5-6 hole for an RBI single, helping his own cause.
Now it's bat number 2, Ariel Aguilar.
That'll bring to the plate 3-hole hitter, shortstop Ariel Aguilar. Brown will trot off, and courtesy runner Oliver Wakefield will go to first base. Still nobody out, and the Rockets now with a 6-run lead here. Brown with the RBI single. Romero picked to the first. Wakefield dives back in safely. Aguilar on the day, 1 for 2. Actually, 2 for 2. And they got Wakefield picked off. And he's going to be credited with a stolen base there. Adams kind of bounced the ball into Moreno, and he could not apply the tag at second base. So Wakefield credited with the stolen base. Good job by Oliver to not attempt to get into the rundown. He just continued to run and got in between Moreno and Adams and forced a bad throw from Adams to Moreno. Aguilar with a deep fly ball to center field. Oliver Wakefield going back to tag. He does tag, and he's going to advance. Good strong throw by Colton Stephen. That ball had a charge in it, and as I look at the flag is blowing in from right center field. Aguilar drove Colton Stephen all the way back to the warning track in center field. But nonetheless, it is out 1 on the F8. That'll bring to the plate Rocket DH Jaden Herrera. Wakefield will be the runner at third base, and the Wildcat infield is in. There's an outside breaking ball that catches the outside corner for call, strike 1. That's definitely a pitch that Herrera could do some damage on. He's just got to get a better read on it. And he tries it back to back, but this one he leaves out wide. 1-1's the count. Coach Cruz choosing to bring that infield in. There's a breaking ball that Herrera fouls down the line, and Coach Alvarado makes a great barehand snag. And Herrera is down in the count, 1-2. Romero struck him out the last time on an elevated fastball in a 2-strike count. Goes to the changeup down and away, and Herrera takes it off the plate for ball 2. 2-2 the count on Rocket DH, Jaden Herrera. Herrera is 1 for 2 on the day. A single and a strikeout. Bacon ball bounces in. Great block by Trujillo to keep that ball near the plate and not allow Wakefield to score. Count goes full. It was full count on Herrera his last at bat, and he chased an elevated fastball. Jaden's got to have some strike zone discipline here. Put this ball in play. And he does just that. Fisted out to center field. He's going to have an RBI single. Great at bat for Jaden Herrera. Wakefield will cross the plate with the 7th run for the Rockets.
Now to bat for the Goddard Rockets, number 14, Jaden Fuentes.
That'll bring to the plate Rocket DH, Jaden Fuentes. He has hit the ball hard twice today. He's 1 for 2. A line out to Zeke Jenkins out in left field, right where he stood, and then a stand-up 2 RBI triple in the first. Here's the first pitch from Romero. Bounces in a changeup. Great job by Trujillo, not allowing Herrera to advance. Ball 1 on Fuentes. Wildcat outfield extremely deep now. There's a pick attempt, and Herrera saw it all the way, goes back standing up. Good job by Romero, just checking to see, make sure the Rockets don't have something going here. But here's the 1-ball delivery to center fielder Fuentes. Elevated breaking ball, and Fuentes swings and misses there. Jaden's eyes got a little bit big there. That ball was never a strike until he swung and missed at it. 1-1 the count nonetheless. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup bounces in. 2 balls and a strike. Love Romero's confidence in that changeup. Just got to get the elevation nailed down. It's going to be a good pitch for him. Especially with that defense up the middle in Cordova and Moreno. There's a pick attempt. That's his A move right there. Good high leg lift. Late look to the plate and a step over, but Herrera sees it and gets back to first base. So we'll do 2-1 again here. Romero set. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Breaking ball. Fouled off to the right side, and it's out of play. 2-2 the count now on Rocket DH, Jaden Fuentes. Fuentes, the senior. Right-handed hitter. Where's number 14? Two-two delivery from Romero. High breaking ball. That's the one that Fuentes swung at on pitch 1. This time he took it for ball 3. Full count. 1 out here. Let's see if Coach Alvarado puts Herrera in motion over at first base. Here's the full count, but down low with the fastball. And Herrera was in motion there, and Fuentes takes the pitch for a base on balls.
Marcos Rodriguez.
That'll bring to the plate senior right fielder, number 11, Marcus Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a single his last at bat, and he recognized that Colton Stephen bobbled the ball out in center field, and he hustled down to second. So here he is with 1 out in the top of the 4th with a runner in scoring position. Looking to continue his on-base streak here. He's been on base both of his times today. Romero set. And he laces a breaking ball down the left field line. It's going to be extra bases. Herrera scores Fuentes touches home plate. It's a 2 RBI stand-up double for Marcos Rodriguez.
Now to bat for the
2 RBI. He took that breaking ball that hung over the middle of the plate and he laced it down the left field line for a 2 RBI double. And the Rockets are opening up this contest here. Fuentes, great running from first base, and he's going to score. That's going to bring Coach Cruz out. See if he decides to make a pitching change here with the Rockets now up 9-0 in the top of the fourth. Looking down the right field line to the Wildcat bullpen, do not see any action going here. But it is high school baseball. He could bring a player in from a position to throw. But Coach Cruz gathers his infield at the mound. Just looking off out. Let's see if they're waiting on that arm to come in. Looks like he's speaking directly to Moreno out there, out at shortstop. And the third base umpire is going to come out there and attempt to break up this meeting. See if Coach Cruz is wanting the home plate umpire to come out and break up this meeting. And it is. It's going to be a pitching change. Aguilar heading to the dugout. Coach Cruz may have just been buying some time to give his reliever an opportunity to get a few more warm-up tosses in. We'll go ahead and take a quick break here on KSVPTV.com while the pitching change takes place. We'll be back after this short break.
Bob Reed Pest Control. Reliable, professional, and experienced. The technicians at Bob Reed Pest Control have been providing pest management services for over 50 years and will continue to set high standards for their customers. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Everyone at Bob Reed Pest Control are trained and knowledgeable in the latest pest management practices, offering effective treatment plans for each situation. Bob Reed Pest Control. Find them online, BobReedPestControl.com, or call 575-623-5344. Serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Philippians chapter 4 and verse 8 says,
KCLT is the leader in surface rental equipment and customer service throughout the Permian Basin. With yards in Artesia and Monahans, Texas, you can count on KCLT to work 24/7, 7 days a week. Their professional mechanics are always out in the field and are Dort certified. KCLT is there to make sure your site is ready when you are ready and can certify your man lift and forklift operators on site or in our yards. Save KCLT in your contacts, 575-308-8647. Surface rental equipment all in one place. KCLT, helping you keep America running. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Welcome back to baseball action here at the Artesia Invitational. Now pitching for the Clovis Wildcats will be Seth Castro. Aiden Romero will go from the mound out to left field. And I believe Zeke Jenkins is moving into the dugout and will be removed from this ball game at this point, if not him playing at third base. Exactly, that's who it is. Jenkins will come in and play third base. And Castro will enter for Zoriel Rodriguez. Well, Castro coming in, and he will face Rocket first baseman Donovan Davis. Davis with an infield single his last at-bat. Takes a first pitch fastball down and away for ball one. Here's the one ball delivery. Breaking ball. It's hit out to shortstop. Fielded by Moreno. Strong throw to first base for out number 2 is Donovan Davis. And Rodriguez advances to third base on that ground out. So Davis is out number 2 on the 6-3 putout. That'll bring up Alan Morales. Morales with a base on balls and a fly out to left field. He'll need a knock if he wants to get an RBI here. Breaking ball hanging and it swings. Morales swings through it. He's down in the count, 0-1. Looked like Morales recognized the breaking ball. He just didn't let it travel far enough. Back-to-back breaking balls. That one bounces in. Another good block by Guadalupe Trujillo back there behind the plate. 1-1 the count now on Morales with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th, and the Rockets leading 9-0. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball elevated, misses up high. Good take by Alon. 2 balls and a strike. Castro with his hands set at his waist. Here's the kick. Bounces a changeup in, 3-1. To Rockets second baseman, Alan Morales. Alan with a great play in the last half of the inning. Caught a ball out in shallow center field, then turned and doubled off Moreno at first base. There's a sharp hit ball out to shortstop. Moreno fields it cleanly, fires across to Adams for out number 3. So Morales is out number 3 on the 6-3 putout. So for the Rockets, in the top of the 4th inning, there were 4 hits, 1 runner left on base, no Wildcat errors, and 4 Rocket runs. After 3.5 innings, it's the Goddard Rockets 9, the Clovis Wildcats 0. We'll be back after this short commercial break on KSVPTV.com.
Philippians chapter 4 and verse 8 says, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, honorable, just, pure, lovely, commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about such things." I want to give you some practicals. Try turning on music that proclaims God's goodness and love, filling your mind with truth. Before you flip on the TV or scroll through social media, resolve to examine all of that stuff with Philippians 4 and verse 8. Ask God to help you recognize any lies the enemy is trying to feed you and choose to exchange them for God's truth and promises in your life. See, I want us to stop right now to pray through the words of this verse, asking God to reveal additional ways you might set your mind on what is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, and praiseworthy. Can you do that? And if you graded yourself right now, how?
Welcome back to First Pitch Action here. First baseman Reed Adams up, and he grounds it out to second base, This one not quite hit as hard as he did the first one, but he is out number 1 on the 4-3 putout. Got jammed by a fastball on his hands.
Now it's about for the Clovis Wildcats, number 10, Sandro Cordova.
That'll bring up Wildcat second baseman Sandro Cordova. Fastball misses just wide for ball 1. Sandro wears number 10. Him and Moreno, quite the double play pair out there. There's a slider on the heart of the plate, called strike 1. Back-to-back sliders, it's grounded over to Dewar. He fields it cleanly, makes an errant throw to first base, pulls Davis off the bag. Dewar rushed that throw there, didn't see the need to it, even though Cordova runs well. But Cordova will reach first base on another E5.
Now it's back for the Clovis Wildcats.
That's his last trip to first base was via the air over by Brady as well. So Brown with 1 out, working with a runner at first base. First pitch fastball misses down and away to Jenkins. Jenkins now playing third base for the Wildcats. Fastball over the heart of the plate, taken, called strike 1. Zeke with a stand-up double. He took a hanging breaking ball by Brown and laced it down the left field line. Swings at an elevated fastball. Swings through it for strike 2. 1-2 on the Wildcat third baseman, Jenkins. Here's a 1-2 delivery. Another elevated fastball, and he swings through it. That was up above his face for out number 2.
Now it's a bat for the Clovis Wildcats, number 18, Zorel Rodriguez.
That is Brown's 5th strikeout on the day. This brings up new pitcher Seth Castro. Takes a fastball and swings through it for strike 1. Castro came in for third baseman Zoriel Rodriguez. Fastball misses up and in. Ball 1, 1-1 the count on Seth Castro. Castro wears number 7, right-handed hitter. Brown set. Fastball paints the outside corner, called strike 2. Brown set, working quickly, slide move, breaking ball. That was the curveball, called strike 3. Went away from the slider that time and went back to the traditional curveball. And Brown strikes out 2 here in the bottom of the 4th for the Wildcats. There were no hits, 1 runner left on base, 1 rocket air, and no Wildcat runs. We'll be back after this short commercial break on KSVPTV.com.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at jjhc.org.
It's Ford Truck Month at Artesia Ford Sales. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months, plus a $1,000 rebate on brand new Ford F-150s. We're closing out remaining 25 models. Certified pre-owns can be financed for just 4.49% and come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Artesia Ford is family-owned and operated with a great selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned Ford trucks ready to go to work. So come see Robbie and the crew at Artesia Ford Sales today. But hurry, Truck Month ends March 31st. Did you?
That's about for the Goddard Rockets, number 4.
Welcome back to baseball action here. Coach Alvarado going to make an offensive change here. Hitting in the 9-hole will be Oliver Wakefield. Wakefield has been the courtesy runner today for Cameron Brown, but now will enter the game for Isaiah Montoya. We'll find out if it's defensive or if it's just a pinch hitting role. Top of the 5th inning here, Oliver Wakefield will be the leadoff hitter. He'll be facing right-hander Seth Castro, who came in the top of the 4th and stopped the bleeding there. Got out of that inning. Breaking ball misses down and away. Ball 1 to Wakefield. Here's the 1-ball delivery. Swing and a miss on a fastball down and away. 1-1 the count on Wakefield. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball, and Wakefield swings through it. He's down 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Castro to Wakefield. Hanging breaking ball, and Wakefield inside outs it out to right center field for a single. Great at bat for Wakefield there. Good job by Oliver there.
Now it's back for the Goddard Rockets, number 8, Brady Dewar.
We'll be back to the top of the lineup now. Brady Dewar up to the plate. Hit a ball off the left center field wall his last at-bat for a stand-up triple. Scored a run as well. His first time seeing Castro. He swings at a fastball up above his letters and fouls it off straight back for strike one. Here's the 1-strike delivery. And it's a breaking ball flared down the right side. Adams giving chase. And he can't complete the play over there. Tough play. Needed to make that catch over his shoulder, but running away from the infield. 2 strikes is the count on Brady Dewar. That was a long way for that big man over there to run. Just couldn't complete the play. Hanging breaking ball again on the inside, and Dewar fouls it off to the right side. We'll do the 0-2. Here's the 0-2 delivery to Dewar. Bounced in. Good block by Trujillo. Easy take for Dewar. Ball was never a strike out of his hand. Brady took it. It's 1-2. Great block by Trujillo to not allow Wakefield to advance. There's a fastball down the middle, and it's laced out to center field. Hit hard. Colton Stephen may have took 3 steps to his arm side and caught that ball right about his face. So Dewar is out number 1 on the L8. I called that a line drive all the way out to dead center field. Cameron Brown now the hitter. He had an RBI single his last at-bat. He's hit the ball to the left side each time. Fastball bounces. Good job by Trujillo for ball 1. There's a breaking ball on the inside. This one was bobbled by Coach Alvarado in foul territory for strike 1. 1-1 the count on Brown. Coach Alvarado's going to have to give a little bit with that ball off the turf. 1-1 the count on Brown. Good lead by Wakefield over at first. Fastball misses in. Almost clipped Brown there, but it's ball 2. Castro working quickly here. Back pick attempt by Trujillo, and Wakefield slides back in. It's ball 3. That was a fastball missed wide, and Trujillo took the opportunity to throw down and try to back pick Wakefield, and Wakefield hustled back. 3-1 to count on Rocket pitcher Cameron Brown. Castro comes set. Fastball paints the outside corner. It's full count. Good pitch by Seth Castro in the 3-1 count there. Full count to Brown. Here's the full count delivery, and it bounces in for ball 4. And Wakefield will hustle down to second. And Brown over to first. Let's see who Coach Alvarado brings in as courtesy runner.
Number 2, Ariel Aguilar.
Courtesy runner appears to be number 17, Brody Wooten. That's who it is. That'll bring up Adiel Aguilar, who was 2 for 3 on the day. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in the outside corner, call strike 1. I'm going to get this right. Aguilar is 1 for 3 on the day with a base on balls, an RBI single up the middle, and a fly out to center field. Changeup bounces in. It's right at Trujillo's feet. He blocked it so good. 1-1 the count on Aguilar. Great job by Guadalupe Trujillo back there behind the plate for the Wildcats. That changeup bounced in. Did not allow the Rocket runners to advance. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball misses badly wide in the left-handed batter's box for ball 2. Adiel looking to add to his .520 batting average on the season. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Breaking ball, it's going to be laced through the 5-6 hole. They're waving Wakefield home. There's a throw from Romero. And they have Brown trying to advance Wooten trying to advance to third base. So it's going to be an RBI single for Aguilar, scoring Wakefield. The 10th one for the Rockets. Wooten will be out number 2. Now hitting for the Rockets, Cody Seeley, the catcher for today. He will hit for himself now. He had been being DH for by Herrera, but nonetheless, Brody Wooten was gunned down at third base. There's a fastball in the outside corner to Cody Seeley for a call, strike 1. Aguilar, the runner, out at second base. The Rockets with a 10-run lead here in the top of the 5th. There's another great block by Trujillo. That ball bounced 2 feet into the left-handed batter's box, and he still managed to block that ball with a backhanded stab and not allow Aguilar to advance. 1-1 the count on Seeley. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good pass by Seeley on a fastball down the middle. He fouled it off straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Rocket catcher, Cody Seeley. Cody's a junior. Done a fine job back there behind the plate today. 1-2 count. Castro's 1-2 delivery to Seeley. Breaking ball. Fouled off out of play to the right side. Good job by Seeley to fight that pitch off. Breaking ball hits him in the back. Good catcher, just turned and wore that, and he won the at-bat. So Seeley will be the runner at first base. Let's see who coach sends out to run for him.
For the Goddard Rockets, number 14, Jaden Fuentes.
Running at first base is going to be yesterday's winning pitcher, Lucian Battencourt. Lucian, a senior, wears number 5. 8 Ks in that victory for him. That'll bring up Fuentes. There's a breaking ball all the way to the backstop, and both runners will advance. That's a wild pitch by Castro. That will take Aguilar to third on the wild pitch, and Seeley to second base. Fuentes on the day is 1 for 2. He pops that up sky high on the infield. Trujillo's calling for it, and he makes a fine play for out number 3. Fuentes is out number 3 on the F2. Fine play there by Guadalupe Trujillo on the pop fly. So for the Rockets in the top of the 5th inning, there was 2 hits, 2 runners left on base, no Wildcat errors, and 1 Rocket run. At the end of 4.5, it is the Goddard Rockets 10, the Clovis Wildcats 0. We'll be back after the short break on KSVPTV.com.
Looking for a dealership that treats you like family and works hard to create the right deal for you? Come see us at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Family owned and operated, we take great pride in customer service and attention to every detail. From hard-working, quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs to the best selection in new GMC and Chevy models built exactly the way you want, we'll match you with the right truck and the right deal. Now is the time to buy. So hurry in to Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or visit us at guychevy.com.
When you or your loved one is miles away from the nearest hospital, TransAero Medevac has you covered. Out in the oil field, accidents can't wait. The TransAero Helicopter Medical Evacuation Response Team gets critical care to you fast, no matter how remote the site. When every second counts, trust the fastest lifeline in the sky, TransAero Medevac. Proudly serving Southeast New Mexico and West Texas. Loan for free thanks to the partnership from the City of Artesia and TransAero Medevac. Life support by
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs! Dean.
Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth inning here at the Artesia Invitational, Game 3 between the Clovis Wildcats and the Goddard Rockets. Rockets with a 10-run lead here in the bottom of the fifth. There's a pitching change for the Goddard Rockets. Patrick Jennings, sophomore, will enter the ball game for Alon Morales, and Cameron Brown will move from the mound to second base. Leading off for the Clovis Wildcats will be number 9, the center fielder, Colton Stephen. Jennings' first pitch to Stephen. Fastball down the middle. Hits sharply to Aguilar at first base. And he pulls off new first baseman Carmelo Ortega, and Stephen will reach first base on the E6. Good job by Jennings to get a ground ball on the first pitch. So defensively for the Rockets now, we have Carmelo Ortega over at first base for Donovan Davis. That'll bring to the plate leadoff hitter Victor Moreno, who has been on the bases today with 2 for 2, a double and a single. Those both coming off Brown. Jennings with the fastball misses down and away. Ball 1. Coach Alvarado getting some of his younger players some experience here with a 10-run lead. There's a fastball misses just off the plate for ball 2. Jennings, a good-looking young player for Coach Alvarado. Maybe just shy of 6 foot. There's a fastball down the middle, and it's lifted down the right side. Rodriguez giving chase. He makes the running catch in foul territory. Fine play out there by Marcus Rodriguez, and Moreno is retired for the first time today on the F9. Fine play out there by Marcus. Probably covered a good 15 yards to make that catch. That'll bring to the plate right fielder Tyler Ashby. Ashby is flown out to right, popped out to second. Jennings needs a ground ball right here. Misses with a fastball wide, ball 1. Jennings a 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball. Believe he throws a split for a change. And there's the fastball down the middle. Actually, that's on the outer edge there. Called strike 1. 1-1 the count to Tyler Ashby. Jennings set, hands high. There's a fly ball out to center field. Looks like Fuentes has a beat on it. He's going to make the catch shoulder high for out number 2. So 3 fly ball outs for Tyler Ashby on the day. That's going to bring to the plate left-handed hitter, now the left fielder for the Clovis Wildcats, Aiden Romero. Aiden was today's starting pitcher. He had a single his last at-bat. There's a fastball, misses down and in to Romero for ball 1. Jennings comes set, steps off. Had the same bug that attacked Romero in the first inning, attacking him out there. Gets his sign from Seeley. Here's the kick. Fastball, and that's skied on the infield. Aguilar's calling for the ball. If he makes this play, it'll be ball game. And that is ball game right there via the run rule. Great job by Patrick Jennings to come in there and close the door. Good job by Coach Alvarado to get that young man some experience. He's going to be a player that can get some outs for the Rockets here.
Between the Roswell Coyotes and the Artesia Bulldogs.
That
game will take place at 7 o'clock.
Clovis Wildcats will move to 7-6 on the season. The Goddard Rockets will move to 6-1. We will go ahead and take a short break here on KSVPTV.com, and I will come back with some closing numbers on this ball game. See you after the break.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Looking for power, performance, and a whole lot of game day style? Come to Major Supply, your one-stop shop for industrial goods and outdoor gear. With the brands you trust, Milwaukee, Rigid, and much more. Built for the job site and tough enough for any task. And when the work's done, gear up for game day with team apparel, sunglasses, and all the sporting equipment you need to play hard and cheer harder. Tools, threads, and everything in between. Stop by today at 1808 South 1st in Artesia or check them out online at MajorSupplyLLC.com.
Get great service with Pressure Services. Pressure Services LLC specializes in hydrovacs, vacuum trucks, kill trucks, sandblasting and coating, and roustabouts. The Bulldogs are champions on and off the field, and Pressure Services LLC are your champions when it comes to dependable, accountable, and efficient service. When you need it right, Pressure Services will be there for you. Pressure Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Go Bulldogs!
Hi.
Welcome back to the Artesia Invitational. We're in between games 3 and 4. The fourth game of day 2 here will pit the Artesia Bulldogs, who were victorious over the Deming Wildcats on day 1, against the Roswell Coyotes, who were victorious over the Los Alamos Hilltoppers on day 1. Ought to be a good contest. Maybe see some pretty good pitching there. Let's see if the Bulldogs go with Brown, and let's see if the Bulldogs go with Griffin or Lynn. Closing numbers for the Rockets offensively today in this 10-0 victory over the Wildcats. Brady Dewar, 2 at-bats, scored a run. He had 1 hit and 1 base on balls. Cameron Brown, 3 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 RBI, 1 base on ball. Adiel Aguilar had 3 at-bats. He scored a run. He had 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 1 base on balls. Jaden Herrera, today's DH, was 2 for 3. He scored 2 runs, and he had 1 RBI, and he struck out once. Cody Seeley was 0 for 0 on the day, and he reached first base on a hit by pitch. Jaden Fuentes on the day was 1 for 3. He scored 2 runs. He had 2 RBIs, 1 base on balls. Marcus Rodriguez, a hot hitter today, he was 2 for 2 on the day, had 2 RBIs and a base on balls. Donovan Davis was 1 for 3 on the day. Carmelo Ortega did not have an at-bat, played the defensive half of the 5th inning. Alam Morales was 0 for 2 on the day with a base on balls. Isaiah Montoya was 0 for 1 on the day and scored a run, and he was hit by a pitch. Oliver Wakefield was 1 for 1, and he scored 3 times, once as during his at-bat and twice as a courtesy runner. Pitching-wise for the Goddard Rockets, the winning pitcher today will be Cameron Brown. Brown allowed 3 hits, had no base on balls. That's an awesome job, Cam. And he had 6 strikeouts. Coming in and recording an inning of work was Patrick Jennings. He did not allow a hit, no runs. He did not walk anybody, and he got 3 fly ball outs. For the Clovis Wildcats offensively, Victor Moreno was 1 for 3 on the day. Ashby was 0 for 3 on the day. Aiden Romero 1 for 3 on the day. Hernandez was 0 for 2 on the day. Reed Adams 0 for 2 on the day. Cordova was 0 for 2. Jenkins was 1 for 2. And Seth Castro was 0 for 1. Colton Stevens 0 for 2. And Zoriel Rodriguez 0 for 2. Seth Castro was 0 for 1. Pitching-wise for the Clovis Wildcats, today's losing pitcher will be Aiden Romero. He went 3 1/3, allowed 9 hits, 9 runs, 8 of those earned, 5 base on balls, 1 strikeout, and he had 2 hit batsmen. Seth Castro went 1 2/3, allowed 2 hits, 1 run. That run was earned. He had 1 base on balls and 1 hit batter. For the Rockets, they will move on to face the winner of this ball game. It could be at 4 o'clock tomorrow or it could be at 7 o'clock. It will depend on how the Artesia Bulldogs do in this final ball game. If the Bulldogs win, they will play in the final game. If they win or lose, they will play in the final game. This is their tournament, and that is their rules. They will play the final game each night. So if the Coyotes win, the championship game would be at 4 o'clock tomorrow evening. And if the Bulldogs win, the championship game will be at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Or is it the 6 o'clock? We playing that game at 6? Oh, no, it's a split schedule, huh? There's 2 fields. Let me pull this. The championship game will be at 3 regardless. Okay. Artesia will play at 3 regardless. If they win, the championship game will be at 3 o'clock. And if the Coyotes win, the championship game will be at 1 o'clock. At noon. All right, we got that straight. Well, this is Coach Villarreal signing off for Rocket Baseball and KSVPTV.com. We want to thank the Pecos Valley broadcasting team for what they do for youth athletics here in southeastern New Mexico. Gene Dow and his crew do a wonderful job, and we appreciate it. So we will ask you to tune in again tomorrow, or stay tuned to Joe B. Hotling and Lee Johnson on tonight's Artesia Bulldog contest. Don't know if Art and Kelly are doing the Roswell broadcast, but I've got the word that it will not be. It will just be Joe B. and Lee. So please tune into that ball game. This is Coach Villarreal signing off. Thank you.
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. And boy do I have some deals for you. Tuesdays are all about the savings. Come by and try our country fried steak meal, complete with our country fried steak patty, mashed potatoes with white gravy, creamy coleslaw, and a buttermilk biscuit for only $4.99. Need to feed the whole fam? We got you covered. Try our $20 meal deal, complete with an 8-piece all-dark meat chicken, large mashed potato, gravy, and coleslaw, and 4 buttermilk biscuits, all for $20. Remember, these deals are only on Tuesdays. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local KFC and Taco Bell.
Got a tax refund coming? Put it to work at Reliable Tint in Artesia. The New Mexico sun is already heating things up, and professionally tinted windows can keep your vehicle cooler, protect your interior, and take the strain off your air conditioning. Reliable Tint also offers home and office window tinting to help save energy and protect your belongings from fading. And Reliable Tint handles auto glass replacements and repairs. Visit us at reliabletint.com. Reliable Tint. Stay cooler. Drive happier.
Exciting news for Southeast New Mexico. The Advanced Heart and Vascular Center of New Mexico in Carlsbad, home to Dr. Amanda Ryan's trusted cardiology care for over 13 years, is now part of Current Clinic.